All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Andy's library. Caitlin and I are working very diligently to try and solve the murder at the Vicarage. So we read chapter 7 through 12.
Mhm. Yep.
Any new theories pop up for you or anybody you crossed off your list?
So last time, did we say lettuce last time?
I think we were thinking lettuce.
I think that's still where a lot of the clues are pointing me toward, but that
Yeah.
makes me suspicious that it's like she's setting us up to think that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the only other person that's kind of been on my mind, and I don't have like a good motive for this person or really that many clues at all, is Dennis.
Okay.
Um, and really the only reason I came up with him was because he was there when uh Lawrence Redding brought up his gun that he owns. And so I thought, oh, maybe he heard that. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's, I don't have much good reason for him though.
Yeah. The gun thing, it was Dennis, Griselda, Redding, right? Were those the three that were there?
Yeah, I want to say there was a fourth person. No, I think it was those three. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Dennis, but I'm stuck on lettuce because first, when Miss Marple was saying this case reminds her of things, and she listed the different things. And the one thing that she listed, the vicar was like, oh, I have no idea why she said that. So to me, that was like Agatha Christie kind of twist. Like you should just discount that. And that was the one where the motive was spite. So who would feel spiteful towards the colonel? And I thought maybe lettuce because it's he married another woman,
Hmm.
like it's her father that drove away her mom, or maybe murdered her mom. We don't know. But so maybe it was like spite, um, and then or maybe it's the affair because she loved the artist. Maybe she hasn't
Oh,
been
yeah.
reading, so it would be out of spite, kill the dad, and then
Although,
frame the artist. Because remember, because somebody
okay,
put
yeah,
the gun, left the gun there to be found.
right.
So it's almost
And
like whoever killed him left it behind.
and it's also like um seeming like somebody was trying to set up Anne as well, with like trying to make the timing of the murder when she would have been there.
Oh
So
yeah.
it seems like they're trying to set Anne up. And
Yeah.
Lettuce also hates Anne. Wasn't there a conversation that she had with the vicar about how much she hates Anne?
Yeah, because the
So
vicar
that,
was like, I don't get it. She's only been nice to you.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still thinking lettuce or Latisse. I guess we have to figure out how to say her name. Well,
It's probably Latisse, but I just really like saying lettuce.
it yeah, plus it's British. It's probably lettuce,
Yeah.
like but I do like saying lettuce too. Um, the one thing, the one thing that stuck out to me, why did Anne lie and say the pistol was Colonel Prothero's?
I think she at that point was just trying to make up a story, like saying that she's the one who killed him and trying to come up with a
Okay.
convincing story. And I think she was trying to protect Redding, and Redding was trying to protect her.
Okay.
That was the impression I got. And then, like, once they both realized that neither of them were a serious suspect, then they both kind of like, okay, yeah, it wasn't actually us.
Okay. So that's not a continuing question. That's been solved. Like that one, I don't
I,
have to keep in my
I
book.
think,
Okay.
I think,
All right. And
but
I'm
who knows?
still, then the other part, why, here's my other question. When Lettuce came into the library at the vicarage and she saw the vicar, she was like, oh, it's you. And she was kind of disappointed. Now, this was back like Wednesday or Thursday. Like he was killed on Thursday. I think this might have been Wednesday. She was like, oh, it's you. Was she expecting it to be the colonel? Like, did she get her days and times mixed up when the colonel, because it was this big thing about the colonels coming to the vicarage to go over the books because the money was missing. So when she came in to the library and said that, was she expecting to see the colonel? And remember,
Yes, that.
yeah. And she also, like, there's this whole big thing then the next day, somebody calls the vicar away. So I'm wondering if she was like planning the whole thing,
Yeah.
like realizing, well, I have to get the vicar out of here.
Yes. That makes sense.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I
So,
should about that. And it also adds up with her and like her forgetfulness when it comes to like dates and times.
yeah, because they make a big deal about that. Like, she's like, oh, that's right. Is that today? So I feel
Mhm.
like that we're supposed to, that shouldn't be a shock at the end. Like, we should
Mhm.
already know that about her character.
Yeah.
So she's my one.
Yeah.
I have one
She's my
other theory.
okay. I want to hear it.
Okay. My other theory, totally off base, totally off track. Mary, the housekeeper.
She had run through my mind at one point.
Yeah. So what are your reasons?
Um, well, she was there in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's the only other person that we know was there at
Mm-hmm.
that point in time.
Yep.
So that alone, I think, is pretty. That's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure what her motive would have been.
Well, I think I have a motive.
Okay.
I think Thursday morning, the timeline says that the colonel sentenced three poachers.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. The guy she was seeing was one of the ones that he
Yeah.
put in jail.
Yep. And that was
Yeah.
Thursday morning. So
So
Thursday night, she could have
I
been.
a definite possibility.
Yep. And then the one point somebody says, oh, Miss Cram, the secretary for the archaeologist,
Hmm.
she says something about like, nobody ever sees or notices us. So I'm thinking, is she like that's kind of that makes you think of Mary. No one sees or notices her. Uh,
Like the help,
yep,
basically.
yep,
Hmm.
yeah. It's that, yeah, her comment was, you don't know or remember she's there. So
Yeah,
those are my two front runners, Lettuce and Mary.
I'm I'm gonna agree with that, and then put Dennis as the third.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because we don't, I bet there's going to be more. Yeah, because
But
Dennis,
then, like that, Mary also, I would say, kind of would also fit into my theory about like who was there when Redding brought up his gun because they didn't talk about Mary being there, but she would have been around.
yes, that's true. Yeah. And that
Yeah.
goes with the whole thing. No one ever notices that person's there.
Yes.
I kind of
Hold
have
up.
chills.
Is Mary actually my number one?
I think. I think she just went up the charts.
I think she did too. All
All right, I'm putting her, that's so good.
right.
She was there when they said the gun. Yes. All right. She heard about the gun. She had a motive. Motive, what's the other thing? Means.
Yep.
Yeah, she did it.
Yeah. It's
All right.
like, yeah.
I'm feeling it. So what's our next chunk?
Um, 13 to 18.
Okay. So chapters 13 to 18.
I had to do the math really quick in my head. What times three was.
I no longer work with math, so I get to like just take a pass.
Yeah, I'm getting there. So,
All right, so 13 to 18, and we'll see.
all right. I'm excited.
All right, see you next time.